Well, hello and welcome to this comparison video between the Acer Predator something, it's too long, it's an IPS panel, and on the right hand side we have the Dell S2716DG. And for me the question was, do I go for an IPS panel or a TN panel? First I decided to go for the TN panel because I needed it for gaming, and it was way cheaper. In Germany right now we have the Acer for 750 euros, and the Dell goes for 500 euros directly from Dell. And initially I wanted to return the Dell, and the support of Dell offered me another additional 10% discount if I keep it. So in the end I would go for 450 here and 750 here, so a 300 euro difference. And now here in direct comparison, I have to say that it does look better on the left hand side, maybe 10% I would say, but only in dark scenes. This TV show here is called Dark. I would recommend it. It's a story of a little town in Germany. I would recommend it. It's very dramatic, and yeah, all the scenes are very dark, and this is where you see the most difference, the biggest difference between the IPS and the TN. The IPS just has really deeper and darker blacks. But other than that, we will see some brighter scenes later, and then there's not much of a big difference. There's no difference at all, I would say. Yeah, from ergonomics and appearance, I really enjoy the Dell because the stand is really sleek. The whole appearance is very sleek. And on the other hand, we have the Acer Predator. I'm a gaming monitor with a red crow feet stand. And another thing is when we watch behind, you can see to have them level here. The Acer has to go way back against the wall. And the Dell has a lot of space, so I can keep the Dell farther behind. This gives me a way more desk space here, and I can even angle up the keyboard here, and those crow feet would get in the way. Yeah. So I really enjoy the Dell. Yeah. Let me think, what else is there? Yeah, the color banding. I was afraid of the color banding, and I saw a lot of color banding on the Dell. And yeah, let's see some footage of the color banding. One moment. Yeah, especially in dark scenes, like this one here. It's quite easily noticeable. All those mushy, pixelated, dark patches, I would say. You can find them and spot them everywhere. And I was really afraid that's a Dell TN thing. But if we go to the Acer IPS 750 euro monitor, you can see it's less here and less noticeable, but it's still there. It's still present. But in the Dell, you can find it everywhere in every dark scene. By the way, I flipped the picture from the left-hand side. I just flipped it horizontally to have a better comparison. So if the picture on the left-hand side is lagging a little bit, it's just because of the flipping. So don't just judge it by the picture quality. Yeah, it's quite okay. And I'm guessing that the Dell, because it's just a little bit brighter, and tries to maybe bring more light into the shadows, and thus makes it even more ugly, those black patches. Yeah. For additional pictures, like this one, the Dell is very prone on this picture to show color banding, and you can see it a little bit here. I guess it should be worse or could be worse, but on the other hand, the other side, the Predator is like almost none problem. And 1 second. Another one is this Witcher picture on the Dell. It's okay, and on the Acer there's like nothing. And there are some YouTube videos. First let us watch some just black. You can see the Dell is overall just bright, but at least it's bright all the way. And if we go to the IPS panel, you can see a lot of bleed here, coming here, coming here, coming here. When I watch it, well, the camera really makes it worse, but you can see it, and in dark scenes you will notice it, but it's not as worse, not as bad as it has been pictured here. Yeah, overall it's the blacks are way better on the IPS, but yeah. A few more YouTube videos. Let's take this one. Yeah, now this is a good scene. Look at this color banding. I was really scared when I first saw this on the Dell, because this makes me cry, all this color banding. But as you can see, it must have something to do with the source footage, because this is so bad. And it even appears, you can see it even appears on the IPS. There's actually no difference. But if you keep going, yeah, all this banding here. Yeah. But yeah, as soon as you go into bright scenes, you can see it's just amazing, no matter where you put your eyes on. I don't see it justified to pay 300 euros more for almost the same experience. And for gaming, I don't know how, if there are some problems coming with like movement, fast movement, smearing of blacks, black colors. I don't know if. Yeah. So I'm guessing I will return the Acer, and I will try to get the colors from the Dell and the blacks of the Dell to match it as closely as possible to the Acer. Yeah, and then return the Acer and keep the Dell for 450 euros. I'm guessing that's a very good price. Okay, one last YouTube video. This one. A lot complained. Yeah, same goes for here. This one, the sunrise, all those lines. I was thinking, oh my god, the monitor is broken, but yeah, it does not matter between TN or IPS. Or maybe it's a graphics card thing, or a drivers thing, or a Windows thing, or settings thing, but as you can see, there's no difference between IPS and TN in displaying this footage. Yeah, maybe it's a footage problem, I don't know. But yeah, this is really bad. And now the sun disappears, and there's like those moving shadows. Just wait a second. Yeah, it gets darker and darker, and you can see. Yeah, it's okay actually. Let me try that again. Yeah, it's okay. But you can see, yeah, those moving blocks walking up. It's not that noticeable on the IPS, but like I said, in general, the IPS is a little bit darker, and I'm guessing if I just make the IPS, the TN darker as well, then all those bad details in the shadows will disappear too. Yeah, but overall, yeah, I would say you can't go wrong either way. But if you want to save some money, and I don't know what problems or kinks it will have, the IPS one in gaming wise, but yeah, just look at it. Okay, that's all I have prepared. Now I know the difference between TN and IPS. The internet says that the Dell is a really good TN panel. Maybe there are worse TN panels, but now I can see no difference. If I watch here, it's really no difference. Yes, in dark scenes there it makes a real difference, like 10-15%, but it's not justified. With maybe gaming problems, maybe backlight bleed. I can't remember if I did this. And they say like the IPS panel, you can watch it from every angle, and the picture quality and the colors will be stable. But I have to say, if I go for the Dell and do the same, it really does not. It's okay. It's really no problem. And why would you even watch it at an angle? Okay, I'll just keep rolling for a few seconds because the video is awesome. I'm going to send the Acer back tomorrow after I try to match up the calibration of the Dell to the Acer to make it as close as possible. So I can't answer any questions anymore about the Acer, but if you have questions on the Dell in America, it's way cheaper. It's not 450, 500 euros, it's way cheaper. I would recommend the Dell. Okay, hopefully I've helped some of you decide. Now I know, and yeah, thanks for watching. And yeah, buy a great monitor either way, but I would go for the Dell. See you.